Aloha, and thank you again for joining us on Hawaii Sports Update. We are here with former UH Rainbow Geremy Robinson, and if you tuned into my radio show, PJ Sports Radio, a couple weeks ago, you got a little taste of what Jeremy is all about and what he does in the community locally. Now, Jerry is the founder of the Open League Basketball, Open Court Basketball League. Amongst other things, he runs the Nike camp, and he was also a player himself, former junior college All-American at Pearl River Junior College in Louisiana, 2 state titles, and he played in the national championship game also as a player. But like we said earlier, my most amazing point I think about this is this man right here scored 27 points in 5 minutes. Unbelievable.
Add a minute to it.
Oh, 6 minutes. Oh, excuse me. 27 points in 6 minutes. And, that's just unbelievable. But, Jeremy, besides that, we're going to get into some basketball. We're going to talk basketball. We're going to talk about what your league's doing. And what do you want to start off by saying to the people about the Open Court Basketball League?
Well, just like, when we talked last week, PJ, I think when we talked, just want to get it out there that we're a real serious basketball club and, developing kids, and we're in the community. We want to do more things for the community or whatever. But like I said, we depend on the community for a lot of stuff, and give back with a lot of stuff with our camps, clinics, so on and so forth. Those type of things.
Okay, so if somebody in the community wanted to fund you or give a donation to you, how would they go about that?
Well, our website has a PayPal. And we accept donations from there, and that mostly where a lot of the funding comes from a variety of people, places, and things like that. They direct donate right into the PayPal, and that helps us out a lot.
Okay, now how did you come up with the idea of the Open Court Basketball League when you first had this idea and to the point where it's developed now? How did it the thought process come about, and how is it developing to the point it is now?
Well, of course, I'm a basketball guy anyway,
right,
and been that all my life. So, pretty simple, you could say, normal process for me. Started coaching my son's team, and just wanted to take it further, and people started recognizing that I'm a basketball guy, and I'm coaching basketball now, and we started outside practicing, raining and things like that. But from there we grew. We started winning, and we started growing, and as we grew, my ideas actually grew with how I can help develop a player, first mentally and attitude-wise, and just bring those things I had and share the things I had as a player and as a person with my life experience. Like, I'm not a perfect person or anything, but I persevered so much through life, and I think everything, even with my basketball career, I took a look back, and everything that I've been through basketball-wise brings me to what I'm doing now. That's why it feels so natural, and I'm so comfortable with everything. And plus, like, again, the help of this community has been wonderful. The people who give gyms and things like that, been making it really easy for me to do what I do naturally, and share my expertise and my skills.
Well, that's good that the COCOA is definitely going on in the community. Now, who were some of your mentors, basketball-wise and fundamental-wise, growing up, that some people might not know about, and some of the stuff that you implement into your life today?
Well, I still use a couple of my mentors. I grew up in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I came up through AAU basketball through a couple programs. When I was young, came up through Sports Academy, which is a really big program. Have a couple NBA players that came up through the Sports Academy now. Tyus Thomas came up through there. Glenn Davis, I knew those guys. They were young guys when I was coming up. I'm older than them. But we all hung out and played and, everything. So came up through the AAU range through there. So as far as when you talk about the idea of it here, when I came up with it, I called Lester Roberts, that's who runs it over there. And matter of fact, I was on the phone with him a couple weeks ago, talking about some things, and he's kind of mentoring me through everything because he did the same thing I'm doing now,
Right.
and his same thing going on still in Baton Rouge. He has it going on, and good family atmosphere and everything.
Right.
Same thing I want to build here.
Right.
That I have going on here. Good family atmosphere. The boys that's in the program, they feel real comfortable with each other, and like I said, it's a college prep program.
Right.
So they learn at a very young age the how-tos of basketball, to where they're ahead of the curve when they're playing at another level. Say for their high school, they're well ahead of the curve. Some of them may know more than the coach, but they're humble about it.
Fundamentally, right?
Fundamentally,
Right.
Whatever it is, so certain things.
Right.
Because of course they've been mentored by me and my staff, and with our experience and everything, it's inevitable that they pick up some things and they take it somewhere else. And it's just something I had that's so young, that from so young of an age, that they're much improved now, and can do a lot of things at that young age that you might not see more seasoned older player do that didn't learn it,
Right.
didn't learn those things.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now, speaking of your staff,
Mm-hmm.
you know, tell us who your assistant coaches are, and, you know, and there has to be a lot on your plate, and what do they do to alleviate some of that stuff for you, and,
Well,
and how important are they?
The good thing to that, now this is the thing. I'm a guy, I'm not a guy that's not easy to come up to and talk to. They can tell me everything. I encourage them to tell me, and they do, trust
Right.
me.
Right.
They tell me everything, and ideas and things like that. Those are the type of people I want around me, because they care and they want to see the program move forward. So my associate coach is Lindsey Henry.
Okay.
He's a guy from Florida, played ball in Florida. He's from Jacksonville, Florida. And his two sons are also in my program. Really good guy, really supportive. Been around the program since the beginning also. So he understands the ropes and the things I go through as far as setting up a lot of stuff and dealing with so many people
Right.
on a certain level. And you know, he helps with a whole lot of stuff and supports with a lot of stuff. Another coach I have is Natasha Lacey. That's our girls coach. She's a female. She's from Memphis, Tennessee. Knows a lot about the game, loves the game of basketball. In my ear about a lot of stuff, because she still has some stuff she's learning and things like that, but she's still experienced because she played the game also.
Right.
and can still play. Beat up on the boys sometime when she's playing in that. Really good person.
Right.
And also Morgan Wright, that's another one of my coaches. He's from Iowa, and he brings a lot of intelligence for this skill, like training and things like that too. He brings some things up to the table with the kids, and he comes and he brings ideas of practice. And you know, Mo always we call him Coach Mo. He always gives me a good perspective of what may be coming from outside looking in.
Does he also help you evaluate talent and you know?
Well, I don't. You know, we don't evaluate. We work with talent. We develop.
Right.
My motto is, and I tell him this, I believe in, you can't cut a kid. That's
Right.
pretty selfish. If you coaching, if I say I have all this experience, why would I be cutting kids that's under 18? I like to show what I can do. So you come any kind of way you want to, we're gonna work with you. As long as I ask you to be dedicated and really love the game. And I guarantee parents, I tell them all the time, in pretty quick amount of time, your kid's gonna improve. You'll see some improvement. And that's what's been happening because of the things we do. We have everything you need. We go sand training.
Right.
We take them, we do everything. We don't do pool training, not yet. We may get to that.
And that's what it's truly all about, though. You know, no matter what level you're coaching on, no matter what sport it is, all you can ask from the kid is that they fully buy into it and participate. And you know, that's the main thing about your, you know, what you're doing is exactly what you said. You don't evaluate talent. You just give them the opportunity to progress.
Right. They because one thing, PJ, kids, they develop at different rates. You can see a kid today and be like, oh, he's not too good. You could see him next year,
Right.
he's 6'6",
Right.
then worked on some things, wonderful player, then blossomed at a slower rate than the kids that was good at that time. It happens all the time.
Oh, yes.
It happens all
Most
the time.
definitely.
So like I said, my experience as a player through my life, I saw those things and it stuck in my head. That's how I know I was meant. It's kind of like faith to be doing what I'm doing now.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And you're doing an excellent job, and the community really appreciates everything that you're doing. When you get to the point where people want to compete and really get it messed up, what it's really all about, and it's really all about the development of the child.
That's the bottom line.
Even though the competition, everyone wants to win, but I think you got it right with this program. It's definitely about just developing the child and bringing out the best of his potential.
Bottom line, PJ, is to bring out, just like you said, is to develop the child. Even if it doesn't have anything to do with basketball, I still have the responsibility of mentoring a young kid with my experience. That's why they're there. I can't devalue anything that they parents bring. The kids' parents, they bring them to me and my program. Yes, number one, basketball, but at the same time, they're kids.
Right.
They're young kids, young men, young women, whatever. So I'm responsible for a whole lot other than that. I pick them up sometime and things like that. I pick them up and bring them to games. That's what I chose to do. That's
Right.
things I have to do sometime. That's a part of the whole thing. So it's not all just one thing, coaching, and then I'm totally a part of their lives, and I'm gonna be a staple in their lives. Like I told you, I still talk to the players that graduated last year, that we got into college, and they're playing now. Still talk to those guys, still text them how they doing, and they're gonna come back and work Nike camp and things like that. Keep them in the program.
Get back to the community.
Yeah,
right?
but we keep them all in the program. I didn't erase anything from when they left the program. I still talk to them. Parents still call. So, like I said, it's a family atmosphere. It's really wonderful.
Absolutely. And now you, being a former player and having certain teammates and certain coaches.
Oh yeah.
We learn to develop, what so-called, surrounding yourself around good people. And when you have good teammates and you have good coaches, you brought that experience over to Hawaii, and now with the positive community that we're in, and the positive aspects that you've had with your coaches and your players, this seems to be working out.
Yeah, works really good smooth thing. You're always gonna have people who's gonna be negative, and but I feel if I haven't done you anything personally, it's just you want to compete, and that's just the nature of anything you do.
Right.
It's gonna be some competitors out there, and that's what it's about. But the bottom line is about development, the players. I have nothing against anybody. I never say nothing bad against anybody. I want to develop players, because
Right.
that's the main thing, and I want it to be done right. I want them to learn the right way to play, because there's some talent here for basketball.
Exactly.
There is some talented kids out there, and they just never had the platform and the things to do. We travel and play in really big tournaments. Just a couple weeks ago, got invited to a really big tournament that's really good exposure for my older players. It's actually in California. It's a tournament. It's a 2-day tournament, though. We may take it on next year, because it's in April.
Okay. Now school.
They're in school, but it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We may be able to sneak out of here.
There you go.
Sneak them on out of here and go get them some love on the recruiting trail. So it's all about recruiting and all about things that they probably thought was far-fetched, but my connections and friends and so on and so forth can bring that to, right in here. And, I have high school all-star game, and
there you go.
All that stuff going on.
You know what? We're going to have to go to commercial really quick, Geremy. But anybody who needs donations or anything to send these kids there and back, go to the website, check out Geremy. We'll be right back on Hawaii Sports Update.
Aloha, I'm Kili'i Akina, president of the Grassroot Institute and host on Ehana Kako, a weekly program on the ThinkTech Hawaii broadcast network. Ehana Kako means let's work together. Think of the sad alternative, let's not work together. Here in Hawaii, with all of our diversity and the richness of the people, it's important for us to come together around issues on the basis of what's right and what's good and what's going to serve the common good. And that's what we try to do at Ehana Kako. Every week we interview movers and shakers, people in government, business, and other sectors of society to talk about how to create together a better government, economy, a better world here in Hawaii that can bless the rest of the world. I thank you for your attention to ThinkTech Hawaii, and we look forward to seeing you every Monday, 2 to 3 p.m. on the ThinkTech Hawaii Broadcast Network. We're Ehana Kako, and we wish you well. Aloha.
Aloha, we are back with Geremy Robinson, founder of Open Court Basketball League, talking a little bit of story about the positive stuff that he's been doing in the community, also about just playing basketball. And, Geremy, how long has the program been around? And how many kids do you have in the program, and what are the ages?
Program's been around now since 2009. So, been around a good bit of years. Started out, I'll tell you what we started out with first.
Okay.
Then we'll get to the good point.
All right.
We started out maybe with 10. Had to work my way up
Just
and
the
everything.
full court one on, the full court.
We was like, we hope to get 5 at practice
There
today,
you go.
fellas, and then we go to work.
Okay.
So it's grown now. We have well over 100 players now. Totally, well over 100 players, which can make up 9, 10 teams,
Excellent.
10 to 15 teams at any time, depending on what is needed for tournaments and leagues and everything, so on and so forth.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And what are the ages? From what ages to what ages?
You can start our program. A good development age is 8 years old. You can start our program all the way to 17.
All the way to 17?
Yeah, we have 8 to 17.
Okay, so for instance, just take me through it step by step.
Okay.
A parent comes with his 8-year-old son or daughter and says, Geremy, my daughter loves basketball, and here you go. I want you to, develop my daughter's potential or my son's potential. And they buy full into it. Give me step by step what the program's going to do and what it's going to take them through.
Well, the first thing I would tell them, every parent I talk to, I ask them, because they have to be ready for this. It's intense.
Right.
It's not wild, crazy, but it's intense as far as this. You're going to be doing things that, even at 8 years old, you're going to be doing things that colleges, high Division I colleges are doing in practice.
You're going to push them.
They're gonna get pushed,
That's right.
but at a certain level of their age.
Right.
It's sometimes, and it varies.
Right.
So what happens is, you get in a program, you'll practice, you'll get that practice, you'll get that experience with practicing. Then we have our league, our Oahu Basketball League, which is coming up March 5th, starts March 5th, all the way and ends in June. Ends June 26th, really good long time.
Are there still sign-ups available for that right now? Or?
Yeah, there's teams signed up now, and there's still spaces for teams to sign up also.
Kids, you hear that? Go out there and get signed up.
So you got that, and then through our camps, the Geremy Robinson basketball clinics, the open court basketball clinics, which is included with everything once they're a member. You have the camps, you have the skills trainings, you have the sand training. We go to the beach some mornings and on weekends, certain times of the year, because we're all year round.
Yeah.
So we have that, and we do track training, and we record their 40-yard dash and all of that stuff, man. Fully trained.
Well,
don't put them on weights though.
The thing that I noticed when I went on the website and looked through the brochure is when a kid signs up. I mean, you hook them up, from the shoes to the whole uniform, and that their appearance looks great, and they look sharp, and not only do they look sharp on the outside, but you're developing them sharp, from the inside out.
Right. Well, that's one thing as a player. A mental edge can come from anywhere. You never know who will react to what. If you're looking good and you have the essentials of the sport, that brings a little confidence, even if it's 2% out of 100. That's something that brings, just because your dress code is right and what your team's wearing. I think that's important. Even me and my coaches, we dress up for the games. You've been on the website, you saw.
Yes.
We wear our slacks and our shoes,
of course.
and we'll match, and because we're serious about it.
Right.
Yeah, it's not. We're serious about our players. We're serious about their development. So the whole thing, all around, to me, every little step, every little detail is very important. Even in practice, I coach on detail. I tell you to get one place, you go to that place, not behind it, not in front of it, the exact place. That stuff is important.
Well,
not to miss out on it.
Well, that's what builds solid fundamentals. I mean, me as an athlete, I played basketball in high school. I played college basketball. I played baseball professionally. But no matter what profession, if you don't have the fundamentals down, there's an old school saying that I haven't heard in years, and it's follow your shot. And I don't even hear kids say that anymore.
Yeah, I teach that in my private trainings. Follow through, and we work on things to follow through. And you got a point there. When training a kid, or working with a kid, or any player or anything, the first thing you want to do is build repetition. You can do a drill and still not get better. It's how you do the drill, how many reps you got with the drill. Same thing if you're lifting weights, or you can't go in there and do 2 reps and think you're about to
You got
turn into
to
Hulk Hogan.
develop that muscle memory.
Yeah, you got to develop muscle memory, so you could be doing it without even knowing. So I've seen players improve. They don't know they even improved. Their parents don't even know they improved. I'm the one, it's my job. I look out for their improvement. I look out to see what they've gotten better with, and how they've gotten better and the rate they progress. I study these things to know what's going on. So in the game, I know every player on my bench, how to play them. Because player personnel is important during the game. You got to know who can do what, so you can win a game and put them in position to have fun and be successful. So I know who can do what. I know who's thinking what. I know who wants the last shot. I know who can hit the last shot. Those are 2 different things. You got 15 players on the team. 15 want the last shot. A couple probably can make it. So,
and even maybe your best shooter might not be the guy who's going to get that last shot.
Yeah, but the player be drew up perfectly. Because why? I know those guys. I know who can hit it. You might have a couple, 2 or 3 guys on the court that can hit it, so I would draw up something that would have a couple options. If the defense play it this way, now you go to the next guy. So I know those boys and girls in that fashion. We know it, we study it. And this is the things that they don't know. These are things that I can't share to hundreds of thousands of parents and people. They just have to trust when they're in the program that they will see the progress. And that's a couple months, you should see progress at the latest. And I always promise, every parent that's came through, I promise them, you will see progress really fast.
Okay, so now the kid's like 12 years old now, and they've been in for a couple of years, and now they're developing into, one of the upper talented people on the squad. Okay, now where do they go from 12 to 17?
From 12 to 17, it's recruiting time. That's why you're here. That's what we do. I can make calls. I can do things to help you out on whatever level. I'm gonna be realistic now. Every player can't play at a UH or at a certain level, or even the D2. Some is different. So now it's exposure time. That's why we travel, or camps, or whatever contacts I have, I use to help the player out. Done it already. Proven fact. I have guys that can vouch for it now. So at that point in time, we trying to get those players recruited while they're at 12, 13. That's early for recruitment. We go to California, which is a really good tournament, pump tournament, and I got to know those guys. He came down here this summer, talked to him on the phone a little bit, and there's over including UH, including Benji's there and watching and things like that in California and in Anaheim at the tournament. There's well over 400 coaches watching. So, and the age groups are 15, 16, 17 U teams.
Right.
Really, really high level play. It's a sign-up board with colleges. Just every college that you can name is on that. They're coming to one of those days. The tournament's a full week. So we go in the recruitment process and things with them. And, you know, I'm available to my players and parents anytime,
Right.
As much as possible. So, you know, that's where we go from there.
Okay, so what you're saying is, like, with the variation of kids, for instance, one kid might be D1, and one kid might be, you know, a lower Division I team or Division II, whatever. All those colleges are there, and all those people are in place for them to, you know, fulfill their dream at no matter what level it's at.
Yeah, no matter what level it's at. And I have a guy, I have a buddy that I use with a scouting service that I send their film. All of our games get recorded. So I send their film to him, and he'll tell me what he can do as far as this guy get him an NAIA or so on and so forth, or whatever. So that's one of the avenues, the many avenues I have. Or I could just call up guys I played high school ball with that's coaches now that I'm close to, or friends that was childhood friends.
Right.
A lot, just basically a lot of guys that I came up with are in the coaching ranks right now. D1, D2, I know it's plenty of guys that I just grew up with, played basketball, AAU ball with. They played in college, now they're coaching.
Well, you know, that's ironic because as you say that, you know, you probably don't know this, but the PJ Sports Radio, that's exactly what I want to do, is build a scholarship foundation through that radio show. And I think we're going to have to talk a little bit after this show is over and
no doubt about
get together and put our heads together on that one.
No doubt about it. Because to me, it's all about building those future and building up the basketball community here. That's one of the things that can be done, because it only hurts the players, the kids, or whatever, if they're really talented and have no outlet, no platform at all. Yeah, the community is really slow about basketball because, you know, the talent don't sway that way, but it's changing now.
Right.
And I hope to get more support from the community into getting the boys into these really big, a few, year after next, I'll say, we plan on going to Orlando and to those places and playing those really huge national tournaments. But, you know, we have to be ready, and we need the community support the same as the Little League baseball team gets.
Right, exactly.
We need that same type of support. It's kids from the community, so I don't see why not at all. It's just that it was kind of slow on the slow end for basketball because nobody knew what, and they didn't have a guy or anyone around that, okay, just call and see if you get the program or whatever. So now we're working this thing, and it's going well, PJ.
Okay, well, I know there's definitely strong community, you know, on the islands. Are there any other local boys like Derek Lowe or Leka Smith come around and help you out or anything like that?
Well, they have their own thing. Leka's at Kalaheo. Derek's still playing. I saw Derek the other day. I think he's about to take off and go play. I saw Derek at Punahou game, that Punahou tournament the other week. But for my Nike camp, there will be some current and past UH players. We're gonna make it really, really fun and a really, really good experience for the campers this year over at Manoa. So it's gonna be some current and former players. If Aaron Valdez stay, I can say that's one that would be there. But whichever one of those guys stay, we're gonna get them over, and they're gonna help in the camp and everything.
Well, I hope you invite me to the camp.
You invited, brother.
I still got some basketball knowledge.
You know, you can come on through there, man, and put whatever knowledge you got, you give it. We need it all. We need the whole thing, just like, you know, family parenting. Same thing with the basketball community. We need the whole thing.
Absolutely. And now, when you are after you started the program and you've seen the success that it's had so far, okay, now where you plan to take the program 10 years from now? When they look back at open court basketball league, where do you want to be?
Well, dream coming true a little sooner than I thought. I would always say 10 years from now I want to have a gym solely for the program and the community and everything. That's coming true pretty soon.
Right.
I talked to you about that.
Yeah.
So APC developers, they're out of LA, and I got a phone call one day, and it was like, well, how would you like to, see if we can invest in a gym for you and everything. We're breaking ground on a gym in Capitol Lake, right across from IPA, Island Pacific Academy over there.
Outstanding.
April or June. The CEO of the project says April. The developer says June.
Hawaiian time and.
I know, right? Yeah. So either or is fine with me.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So, but on another note, parks and permits, all those guys and the people who run the Manoa gyms and Palolo gyms and Cocoa Head gyms, all that, they've been wonderful. They've been wonderful people. They've been supporting with our gym time and everything. And even one of our practice sites on base in Block Arena, man, they helped out. So, a lot of help. It takes help. I can't do this alone. And
Right.
It just won't work.
Right.
Even parents help, so.
Well, like I said, the community in Hawaii is so strong.
Yeah.
And with all the positive stuff that you're doing in the community, it's just going to build and build and build and build.
Mm-hmm.
Football and baseball, of course, like you said, basketball doesn't catch on so much, but with local players like Derek Lowe and Alika Smith and the ones who are still developing and going to college,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to get stronger.
Yeah.
And I believe that.
And even that summer league we have is a pretty good, positive thing. That NCAA summer league that's in the summer that all us older guys play in now. That's a positive thing too, because a lot of kids come to that also, and
Okay.
good
Well,
publicity.
I heard it through the grapevine. There's going to be a alumni game.
Yeah, I got a call yesterday from one of the assistant coaches over at UA, and Benji was talking about that, and Benji's a good guy. Let me say that first.
Yes, he
He's
is.
a good guy.
I double that.
That knows basketball players, knows how to make a basketball player feel comfortable playing the game. I'll say that for sure. He don't want to stand in the way of progress of any player, and I can definitely say that. I can say that much for him. So he said something about the alumni game. So got a date and time and some rock solid stuff for it last night. So February 14th, 4 p.m.
Okay.
I don't know who they play, but it's right before the boys play. We'll be out there
That's
playing.
Valentine's Day.
It's Valentine's Day.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're going to show some basketball love.
Bring your love. Bring all your love to the alumni game, man.
Yeah, so it'll be right before that game. So you get to do that and see the ex-UH players, then you see the game. So that'll be a good thing. And,
absolutely.
So that's bunched up within a lot of the other stuff that I got going on with the club and everything as far as the Nike camp and basketball league coming up. The Nike camp is actually in June, but there's sign-ups now.
Okay.
You can sign up now. You can go to it's www.ussportscamps.com.
Yeah, go ahead. Look right over there and say it again.
That's it. It's Nike camp sign up is www.ussportscamps.com. You go there, look up. You click on basketball, and you click Nike Day Camps, and it'll come up. The state will come up. You click Hawaii, and you can sign in from there. All the info's on there. Got a lot of stuff for the kids, balls, T-shirts. Nike sends a whole heap of stuff, power bars and notebooks and all kind of stuff. So sign up for that and have our league. And like I said, we keep it going all year round.
Absolutely. So you have this camp coming up shortly, and then the Nike camp in summer, and what's after summer?
Summer, we go right back into our league, our fall league, Oahu Basketball Fall League. It'll start, and it'll last until the players go back to their school teams.
Schools,
yeah, because they start practicing in like October or so around there. But from that point, you know, we'd be busy getting the gym stuff situated also. So we'd be really busy all the time, and I like it that way.
Exactly.
I'd rather that way. So I think by January, by the new year exactly, that the gym should be up, and we should be moving our location out there permanently to Capolay, and you know, hopefully that's pretty central enough for everybody.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
Kapolei is going to be the new Waikiki, the
Well,
Waikiki
yeah,
of the
that's what I
West,
heard. Hopefully.
or something like that.
Yeah, hopefully.
But that's actually a good location.
Mhm.
You know, you guys are located where right now?
Well, no, right now we practice
All over? Different
yeah,
gyms?
just different gyms and
Okay.
have different practice schedule.
Okay.
And that works. It's still comfortable.
Right.
I let people who schedule our stuff. We have two different websites. One is the public one, which is opencourthawaii.com. The other one is a website privately for just the club members, and they get on and kind of talk on there, and schedules on there, pictures and all kinds. So once you're a member of the club, that opens up for you. Each player has a profile, a personal profile on there, also with their age, date of birth, and school and parents and phone numbers and everything.
Okay.
So each player has that on there. So it's a really good thing.
Okay.
Really good
Now,
thing.
literally, how many days a week are you at the gym?
Literally,
Yeah.
every single day.
Okay.
Every day. I'll be there today. I had to, I'll be there with my personal training today. Then I'll head out. Now, I'm not always in the gym even if I'm in the gym watching my players' high school games. So I'll be at Monalua Place Kaiser today. Have players on both teams, and I'll go watch that. But I'll be in the gym before that game starts also.
All right. And
So it keeps me busy, brother.
And it doesn't stop right there.
No, it keeps me busy.
If you're just joining us, we are here with Geremy Robinson, founder of Open Court Basketball League. And we're going to be wrapping up here with Geremy. Go to his website. They put it up on the television screen over there. And you guys just really support what he's doing here locally, and doing a lot of positive things in the basketball community. And the basketball community is getting stronger and stronger as we speak. And Geremy, I commend you on all the positivity and all the work that you're putting into the community, and all the positive influence that you have in these kids' life. And I thank you for your time and for joining the show.
I appreciate it, PJ. I appreciate it.
All right.
Anytime.
Okay. And we'll be back on Hawaii Sports Update.
Aloha, Yappers, and a Happy New Year. I'm your host, King Zilly. From inner city out to the platform and now on the Yap Show. It's a new year, and most would say a new beginning. So this is a call to action. As we promote tech, energy, diversification, and globalism, with ThinkTech Hawaii, the Yap Show is all about advocacy for effective leadership, comprehensive youth policies, programs, and access to knowledge and information for upward social mobility, especially for the historically underprivileged youth. This means we'll be looking at young people making a difference in their community, youth policies here in Hawaii, the country, and the world. We want to highlight youth programs that are meeting young people where they are, working together to accomplish a goal or tackle an issue, while providing information and access to free educational content for anybody looking to learn on their own time, study for an exam, or simply refresh their memory. We do this by inviting everyday people like yourself, state policymakers, youth advocacy groups, youth programs, professionals, and so forth. But most importantly, we'll be partnering up with my new organization, causeeffect.org. More information on Cause Effect, as this website is currently in development in hopes to feature courses, seminars, tutorials, and conducting surveys that will be featured on the show. As we leave behind 2014, I wish I could say we leave behind issues such as police brutality, youth violence, education, economic mobility, and so many other hot-button topics that made 2014 a difficult year. So what does it mean for the new year? What does it mean for youth policy? What does it mean for Hawaii as a whole? And most importantly, how does it affect you and your community? We want you to tune into the Yap Show at 3 p.m. Friday and find out. Aloha.
Rewind. We're having so much fun here with Geremy Robinson, founder of Open Court Basketball League, that we had to bring him back for another segment. I'm not going to apologize because it's all good now.
Oh, yeah.
Jeremy, where we leave off? Where do we leave
Well,
off?
we were mainly just talking about, the program and the recruitment of the kids and everything. And I was, we were talking about where the program is going.
Right.
Where
Oh,
do
yeah.
I want to have the program going next
Okay.
10 years or so.
Okay.
Hopefully, I can still beat them all in one-on-one. That's one thing.
Now, you're talking about the developing now.
Mm-hmm.
As you watch these young kids develop, now not the development part, but just compare the talent level to the mainland, the height level to the mainland, and what the kids from UH have to face when they go play mainland competition.
Mm-hmm.
What's their main, what's the main thing that they run up against that they're not used to?
Well, the thing, it's not a UH thing, that's for sure, because players that come from UH, the players that play for UH are from the mainland anyway.
Yeah.
Most of them. And that is one thing we want to do, too. We want to bring in more local players playing for UH that can play on that level, of course, just not
Right.
anyone, just being honest.
Right.
But the difference as a youth, I've heard so many scenarios of why they're more athletic. Because, see, my son's 13. I was dunking at 13. And even on the mainland, there's not a lot of kids. Every kid's not dunking at 13.
Right.
It's just special gift or talent or whatever you want to call it. But I've heard so many scenarios from food, eating, and the way you walking or whatever. But it just boils down to development. You can't help your height.
Right.
And that's not an excuse. Muggsy Bogues played in the NBA, Spud Webb played in the NBA.
Right.
That's no excuse. That's I hate when people where you can say judge players by saying certain things. When how can you say that when that type of player has played in the NBA? Oh, he's too short. Or he's not big enough. And
Right.
you got short, small guys in the NBA right now. You can't use that. I just think people like to critique no matter what.
Right.
No matter how right you are, you're going to critique. But the difference between that I'll see, like I said, it's just the development and the platform. So, like my AAU team got a lot of community support, believe it or not. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, so we got a lot of community support. We had talent, but we had a lot of support too, and they found ways to get us to Orlando and get us to California for tournaments and things like that. And that's what's going on now. Just community support that's really the thing. That's a really big thing, maybe bigger than what people realize in these kids' lives. I just hate to see a talented player not get the opportunity and the chance. So I do my best to help them out with whatever resources I can to get them to where they can be. So that's PJ. That's the only difference, honestly. I think it is the platform and the developmental. Where are you developing at, and how is it developing? Who you developing with? For example, one of my quotes is like, I'm not going to try to be a doctor because I'll mess up.
Right. Right.
I'm not a doctor.
Right.
I'm not going to try to be a doctor. So I know I can develop a player basketball-wise. That's what I do.
Right.
I have a basketball degree, per se, right?
Right, exactly.
I can say that. I can. You can look me up, and it's right there. Where I played, what I've been through is all basketball. So who you go to is very, very instrumental in your development as a player, mentally, physically, whatever. Who you depend on.
Okay, so for instance, a local kid as talented as Derek Lowe, more talented than Derek Lowe, comes to you, and you got the fundamentals and the skills to even get this guy to the NBA level. Exactly. That's exactly what this camp can do, no matter what.
That's what can happen if you're if you're dedicated.
If you're dedicated, right.
Going to NBA is a different, especially coming from here.
Right.
It's a whole different level, plus
Right.
4
Right, right.
of dedication.
Well, you know, we're speaking hypothetically, but
Oh,
not,
yeah, of course.
not totally, because Derek Lowe was a very talented player.
Yeah, he's very talented, yeah. But he needs the plus 4, right?
Right.
You got to have a plus 4, and those plus 4 is off the court. It's not even on the court.
Right.
Publicity.
Mm-hmm.
The platform at a young age that could have bettered him, and a mentor that can help him throughout his life. You can call and you can call him and he can call somebody and things will be taken care of.
Right.
So the open court program and myself and my coaching staff, we literally bring that to the table. That's
exactly.
the difference.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the difference, bro.
Right.
Everything.
Right. That's the point I wanted you to make. That that's what the open court basketball league provides.
Oh yeah.
That right there. If somebody does have that talent and that push to make it that far, it doesn't matter. What you guys develop and what you guys have at that league can get them to that level if that's what they're dedicated to do.
Yeah, it's enough. You can hit. Here, you can score 50 points a game, and no one know.
Right.
No one know, because they got a kid that plays right down the street, that they can walk down the street and recruit. That's just as good. That's the difference. We're so far away. So contacts are very important. You got to deal with somebody who has contacts to help you. That's why it's very important. Things can happen here, no one would know at all. And I tell my players that all the time. But I also tell them that I'm going to do my best to make sure you get to the level you deserve to be on. Your part is to stay dedicated and get your education, get your grades, keep your grades up, because you can't get anywhere without the grades neither.
Right.
At all.
So what are some of the problems that you run into, because Hawaii is in the middle of the Pacific and stuff like that, as far as getting kids to the mainland, or even having mainland kids come out here?
I haven't run into none because of my contacts. Trust me. The best thing about it is I was a good basketball player, so I have friends that trust what I say. And I'm not going to say anything about a player and mess that up, because they can easily say, well, he wasn't good as you advertised.
Right.
So I'm totally honest, have to be honest with them, and that's plain and simple from there. For example, and we're not finished with him yet, Joshua Burnett, that's one kid, really talented. Nobody believed in his talent. I saw it, I saw it from the beginning. So I kind of took him under my wing. He played for me. But the worst thing he didn't travel. He didn't travel with us for that exposure. He didn't travel. He had to take care of some other business, and he took care of it. He handled his classroom stuff. So that was something he just didn't do, and it hurt him. Because if he had traveled, it would have been easier on him. So what we did this summer was he got him into a prep school. Now, prep school is a one-year school where you don't lose any eligibility when you go to a four-year school.
Right.
He's at Standard of Excellence in North Carolina right now, leading the team in scoring. Last time I spoke with him, which was last month, he said he had 35 points the night before in the game. And he said he was the only kid getting recruited by other colleges, and he'll be back this summer playing the summer league. I had him in the summer league with me, and he started, and we won the championship in the summer league this year. So really legit kid, real athletic. He can do some good things with basketball. He can do some good things, but he has to work hard. I'm sure he's gotten much better. Can't wait to see him when he comes back.
Okay. And now, how old was Josh when he started in your program?
Well, that was the thing. He didn't start at an early age.
Okay.
He was a junior.
A junior?
Yeah, he was already a junior, and that's why I said it was detrimental for him to travel.
Right.
To come to this tournament with us, it would have helped him out a lot. That would have been the easiest alley for him, but that didn't happen, so we just took another alleyway, and I used some contacts, and with his parents' dedication also, with putting him on some things and so on and so forth. He's on the straight and narrow now, and all he has to do is keep his grades right, and he's finishing there. He's going to go to a bigger Division I college, and he can really develop and go from there.
All right. Well, just another successful story out of the Open Court Basketball League, and we are really going to wrap up this time with founder Geremy Robinson here. And Geremy, once again, thank you for joining the show and for all the positive stuff that you're doing in the community. Good luck to you and the Open Court Basketball League, and to all ages of your kids who are going to be competing coming up, sir.
All right. All right, PJ.
All right.
One more time.
All right.
All right.
Hawaii Sports Update. Aloha.